I start questioning myself and just worshiping and just telling God, thank you. I just start telling thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because when I saw you guys laying your trust in me, it really breaks my heart. And sometimes it's nothing that you did wrong while you're in the position that you're in. It's just your association. And as I said, month by month, I don't know what your situation is, what caused you to be on the streets, but my word to you guys, you can fix it. It ain't nothing too hard that God can't fix. But you have to have faith, and you have to believe that your position right now is not your future. You understand? It's temporary. So my question to the people or the person who can understand what I'm saying, what are you going to do about your present situation? What are you going to do about it? There is resource out there, but are you going to fight to get what you need to be where you want to be? One lady came up to me and she said to me, I was on the streets before and I got a place, but I'm back on the streets. Where did she go wrong? Why she end up back on the streets? You understand what I'm saying? How did you end up back on the streets? You understand? You have to understand that God will bless you. Yes. And He doesn't take anything back from you. Yes. It's because of the decision that you made why you go back in the position that you were in before. And something came to my mind when I saw the people laying on the hard concrete. And I said, God, I remember in 1986 when I was living in New York, came from Jamaica with $76. And I'm staying with my cousin.
I was born in 76.
And I had to stay in that lobby in the cold winter. In the cold winter. Until she chose to let me in her apartment. You understand? Until she chose to let me in. And I remember I said to her, Maureen, can you give me a key so I could get in when I get home from school? Because I was always a fighter. Always. She said to me, the super has the keys. And I took it upon myself when I went to the super and I said, hey, Maureen told me that you got the keys. Can you give it? He said, that's a lie. I gave her both keys for the apartment. But that didn't make me weak. That made me stronger. That made me stronger. What I did, I went and I looked for a living job because the living situation was horrible. And I stayed in that living job for 11 months. And then I was able to get my own place, went back to school, was on a second degree when I moved to Florida. You tell me if that's not God. So I'm trying to encourage you guys. I'm trying to encourage you guys. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Correct your situation. Correct your situation. There's nothing too hard for God.
No.
I'm not ashamed to let anyone know where I'm coming from. And while I was coming and I was just looking back over my life and I was just talking to God, I said, God, you are so awesome. Yes. From touching with someone to being a tenant to being a landlord. Who could have done that but God?
Only God.
Who could have done that but God?
Nobody.
I remember the Christmas morning when I was sitting on that dirty carpet at 112 Linden Boulevard, apartment 2A, and my aunt walked in the house and she looked down on me like garbage. And she said, I didn't know you would be still here. And I took that and I ran with it and I said, you will live to eat the words. And all I had was my dad, and I would call him and I would cry and I would cry and I said, Papa, I can't do this. And he would say, baby girl, stick it out. He would say, stick it out. But what you guys going to do about your situation? What you guys are going to do? The people who are in the right mind, the people who have their limbs working, what are you going to do about your situation? One of the best money you could spend is the one that you work for. One of the best food you could eat is the one that you paid for. I am tired because this journey is not easy. You guys may see we just come and put things on. It's not easy. It's a lot. It's not easy. But I want you guys to learn something from this. Take me as your role model. Use what I'm telling you as a motivation. It hurt my heart. It damaged my soul when I see people look at certain people and they're like, oh, they're homeless, they're this, they're that. Do you know the reason why they are that? Right. Doctors are homeless. Nurses are homeless. Teachers are homeless. Homelessness is not just for poor people. It's not just for black people. It's not just for white people. It's for all of us. And I just, listen. There's a lot of things. I wish I could reveal to you guys, but I can't. But I'm just encouraging you guys. Do something about it. Do something about it. Don't let nobody talk to you any way because. Don't let nobody treat you any just because. You don't know my story. You don't know my story. So if you don't know my story, you can't judge me. Who are you to judge me? Because I'm depending on you temporarily? Or because you think you may be higher than me? You should judge me? No, don't judge me, bro. Don't do that. Because you don't know me. But for all the people who are sitting here and under the sound of my voice, don't let me come back next month and see the ones who can help you here. I don't want to see you guys. Because after we feed you guys, after we give you some clothes on your back, then what? You're in the same position that you're in if you're not going to try to get out of it. So my cry to God this morning is to heal your soul, heal your heart, heal your mind, heal the way you look at things, the way you process things, and do something about it. And I just want you guys to know, all of us. You see, look, there's a mother there with a baby, how much months? 6 months old. And to take the time out of her busy schedule to be here to support you guys. Look at all these babies. Parents get up month after month, get their kids ready, bring them out here for them to see what's going on. Because life is not a fairy tale, it's not. So much said, we're going to join the line. Actually, no, not yet. Not yet.
You got more.